Good morning and welcome back to Oak Ridge Farm. We today are continuing cultivating. We're a little bit late starting. Did have a hailstorm earlier, so we just had to allow the land to dry a little. I've got the 5610 over here with the link box on the back with fuel in case we need it. We've got to fill the tractor up with fuel when we got back to the yard last night and run out at this end, so had to go and pick up the tractor to bring the fuel over. Is the last day of March today, spring tomorrow, and possibly more rain coming. Weather's really bad around here at the minute. We had a bad winter, now we're getting nothing but rain. I've got a feeling that the crops are going to take a hit this year. Not ideal, but the economy is very hard. See there where the hailstones is affected the soil at this end as well. We will get through as much of this as we can and then head over and get the grassland cultivated, ready for drilling the grass. Still toying with the idea of taking a mortgage and buying that other dairy farm, which, although we won't have any more cows over there, it will give us more buildings for storing stuff. It will help the farm, plus we get a big field alongside of it, which will give us a bit more grass to mow and another field for growing some grain in, or potatoes, sugar beet, whatever. Should hopefully get all this done. It does talk of rain again towards the end of the day, so fingers crossed we can get all this field work done today. See how far through we can get before the rain hits us again. We are a little bit behind where we normally go. got April to get the barley, the grass, well, the barley, the sugar beet, potatoes in, and the grass that can go in any time, but will mean probably no mowing this year. We will see. May get some mowing done towards the end of the year, towards the end of the summer. Still a lot of work to be done other than that. Cultivation work, the drilling, planting, the fertilising, plenty of fertilising to be done once we get all the drilling done. Bit of a climb on this end. I've got dust, so it's not wet the soil underneath too much, just the top's a little sticky, the piece there where crops are going to grow very well. We shall see how we go with this. Come a fair ways through this since we first came over here, although we are using a lot of fuel with this tractor on the cultivator. That's why we've got the link box with the fuel cans in it, in case we need to refill. We can get a good yield on all the crops, but I think we're going to take a hit on a lot of the crops this year due to the hard winter we had. It was under about 5 foot of snow for 3 months, which isn't going to do the land much good. Will kill all the green fly, black fly and stuff like that, a lot of other disease and pests, but will also affect the yield we get in a different way. So swings and roundabouts. got cracking on with the cultivating. By the time you come back to us, we will almost have this field done. I've got this to cultivate, field at the back of the yard to cultivate, grassland to cultivate, this to drill, the grass to drill, and then it will be laid up until autumn, and we come to drill the winter wheat, possibly some oilseed rape. Bit of mist in the air in places, but although it's a cloudy day, it is pretty clear looking across Oak Ridge. Okay, got a little breed here and then the headlands to do. And then we'll have the barley field ready to drill tomorrow if the weather's right. Put ourselves down to this end. Set on round the headlands now, get this done, 2 headlands to do. There is a lot of field damage that we've got to contend with for this year's barley harvest. Hope we don't get any more than what we've got. Headland done, and we will head over and start cultivating the grass field. potato field as well. Into the busy time of the year here on Oak Ridge Farm. Still got plans of bringing back a lot of the land that Grandad had over the years. My brother, he will be taking over Father's farm when it comes up. We shall see how that goes. Yeah, we, in one sense, drew the short straw that we got this after Grandfather had sold a lot of the land off over the last few years because he couldn't manage it. Yeah, we've got the long straw because we are farming in our own right now, whereas my brother's got to wait a year or two. Still to help out on Dad's farm. Those two are mainly working together. I've got Uncle Ben over here who's helping Grandfather, and Grandpa Walter, he comes in now and again to drive a truck or a tractor to the field for us. This headland to do, then one more, and we will head over to the next field. John Deere doing a grand job on cultivating. He's drinking a fair bit of fuel, but it is what it is, can't be helped. Needs to be done. There with fuel on board. Around the final headland to finish this field off. I've got the sun coming out later, looking at that. It did talk of rain, now it's talking of sun coming out. many weathers here today. We've had hailstorm this morning, then we've got cloudy weather, we've got sunny weather on its way in. Probably rain towards the end of the day as well, so it's not looking too bad considering the weather we've had. Nearly half a tank of fuel again, so we'll have to top it up before we drop into the next field. Down to this end and then up to the top of the field, and we'll be done in here. This field is going to be sugar beet and potatoes. That will be cultivated as well. I think we'll leave the grass until we've got barley, sugar beet, potatoes in, and we can go and cultivate that up and get that sorted. We have got enough grass to keep us going for a little while yet, so that'll be all good. Breed in here. I don't think we're going to bother with the power arrow this year. We will run this cultivator through the potato field. We'll leave the width between the potatoes and the sugar beet. Grass can be drilled any time, although we won't get a mowing anytime soon. At least we will we'll get that done. We will see you around about 5 o'clock and see how things is going. Well, we had to redo what we had done before. The game froze when we came over here to work the land down for the sugar beet, and it didn't save, so we had to go back till midday when the normal game save required. We have worked our way through. It's almost 5 o'clock and we are getting the sugar beet land arrowed down, ready for the sugar beet going in after the barley. It's a bit of a quicker job than cultivating with the deep cultivator. Through this, and then if we've got time, we'll put the cultivator on and get the potato land cultivated as well, which will leave us the grass field to cultivate and drill. We want to get the barley and sugar beet and potatoes in before we think about the grass. We can always buy some bales in if we need to. We use the case to drill the sugar beet and plant the potatoes. Still toying with the idea of getting a mortgage and buying another farm, selling the one we've got, moving the cattle over to the new yard. Give us some grass to do this year before it's ploughed up. Should get a good lump of this all done with you with us. Bit of a lump there, but it got stuck on. Hope we get a good yield of everything that's wanting to come in. Easy easy job for the John Deere after the cultivation work it's been doing. We will get all of this hopefully cultivated today and get on with drilling tomorrow. We're going to have to throw caution to the wind with the weather a little bit, I think. Across the far end of here already. You need to get some equipment for carrots for next year. Haven't got money to lease it this year. I have to sell a load of grain direct off the field, even though we're taking it on the price just to keep ourselves afloat. Sun's going to come out looking at that just as it's coming time for it to drop off the horizon. The rain was short of coming at 5 o'clock. Hasn't arrived. Not that I'm complaining about that, of course. Good that it hasn't arrived. Much more work to do after you leave us. It's 20 to 6 already. Fingers crossed we can at least get all this sugar beet land cultivated. graphics take a while to catch up at times. It's never had as much problem as this until the last update we had. It does mess up now and again. Hopefully the next update will sort that out. Worse now than it was when they first started with it. As I said the other day, every edition of Farming Simulator since fs19 has got worse and worse. I can see if it keeps going this way, probably the next game will be the end of Giants, the way they're going. A few more rounds in here to be done. Graphics do catch up eventually, but not quick enough for the game to... It's not like I've got a low end, I've got a 3060 graphics card and a 960 in there. One is running the recording software, one is running the game. I shouldn't be having this problem with the graphics not catching up. Definitely a Giants issue, not a mine issue, I don't think. Winter wheat looks like it's growing well. Really have since mid-December really had some bad weather. Probably the end of November to be fair, we've had real bad weather here in the area. For today, that is where we're going to leave you. We will continue on for another hour in game. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. All helps with the YouTube algorithms. If you are new to the channel and you would like to keep up with what we do here, please subscribe, give that bell a ring. It will tell you when our content is available. Until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.